The reunification of the Korean Peninsula began on the 25th of June, 1950. Hundreds of thousands of North Korean soldiers poured over the 38th parallel, quickly overrunning the outmatched South Korean forces. DVG presents two expansions that cover the North Korean side of the conflict, expanding the scope of the World War II-era game to cover the Korean War. Warfighter World War II expansion number 26 includes 5-player, 4 non-player, and 4 squad soldiers, 9 weapon, 2 equipment, and 1 nation skill, 2 mission, 2 objectives, and 6 locations, 10 frontline, and 10 elite hostiles. Warfighter World War II expansion number 27 includes 5-player, 4 non-player, and 4 squad soldiers, 7 weapon, 3 skill, and 1 nation skill, 2 mission, 2 objectives, and 10 locations, 8 frontline, and 10 elite hostiles. The North Korean soldiers are tough, hardy, and well acclimated to the cold weather conditions. Their weapons mostly come from Chinese and Russian sources. They represent the vast, leftover production that came from World War II and found their way into North Korea. The equipment represents the preparation for the frigid conditions that the winter months bring. The bugle allows for extra movement for all soldiers for just a single action. The nation skill for the North Korean Army is determination. When a soldier with determination is killed, that soldier gets 1 more action attack. 1 is added to the defeat cover die roll, and 3 added to the attack roll. Mountaineer, Warm-Blooded, and Demolitions help make up the character of the North Korean soldier. Both North Korean expansions bring with them the fierce Asia winter that helps make the conflict even more challenging. The mission, objective, and location cards all reflect the harsh, cold conditions that dominated many of the winter battles. The 4 mission cards represent the typical conflicts that occurred during this time when the war bogged down. The 4 objectives are straightforward and focus on control and elimination of hostiles, which reflect the brutal nature of the conflict. The locations, combined with the missions and objectives, introduce the Asia winter. Deep drifts, frozen ditches, icy terraces, wind-swept plains, and more. The feeling of bitter cold comes through with virtually every location presented. As hostiles going up against the South Korean and UN forces, the North Korean frontline and elite soldiers represent a wide array of challenges. From snipers and holdouts to the famous Russian T-34-85 tanks, the hostiles represent a formidable opponent for the ROK and UN forces to defeat. For the first few months of the war, it appeared that North Korea would sweep the entire countryside and take over the peninsula. Only the timely intervention of UN forces would prevent complete capitulation.